I just like, which way do I sit? Like this? This is good. Why is the microphone more to your side?
It belongs here.
It's attracted to your mouth.
It turned by itself.
Too high? Should we have it lower?
What? I mean, you should know by looking at them.
What do you think?
I think it is good.
But you're gonna be looking down there, aren't you? You're gonna be wow.
Oh my
I think
God.
put that on camera.
Oh, I'm gonna
You're
be
looking
talking
at
to
yourself.
you. Yeah, hello. You can't look at the camera.
We have to look at the camera. We
Yeah,
can't look
once
at
in a
just
while.
each other.
Once in a while, you look at the camera, right, Chris?
But
Talk to the camera when you're addressing the audience. Like when you say, hi, everybody, welcome.
confusing.
Ready? Girl talk. So,
Girl talk, that's not the name of
this
it.
is Ladies Cox.
Okay.
Ladies Cox. Ladies Cox.
I don't have a cock. We are the ladies of chaos presenting.
We are the ladies of chaos.
You're not supposed to repeat after me. Wait.
Okay,
Together,
you
okay?
can't sit with us.
Not yet. Not yet. Okay?
Not yet.
Hey guys, we are
you
the
recording
ladies.
already?
Yes. Okay. Let's start again.
So we're
okay?
doing all this so you could delete this, right?
I'll delete it. Yeah, we'll edit it later.
And just
Hey guys, okay, finally it is here. We are the ladies of chaos, and this is You Can Sit With Us.
You can't
You can't sit with me. You can't
You
sit with
can't.
me. Bye.
No way.
That's the name of our podcast.
Okay, go. Okay, go.
Learn it.
All right. Okay.
Hey, what's up, guys? Finally, it is here. We are the ladies of chaos presenting You Can Sit With Us. You got it. Yeah.
Yes.
This is Titi Jerry, and I'm Jazzy, and this is our very first episode.
Yes, we
So
do.
much that we want to go through. I don't know how we're going to get through anything, though, because it is impossible to have a conversation with this person.
No, it's gonna be great. Gonna talk about a lot of stuff that's going on in the world.
Yo, recuérdate. Remember, I told you were going to be looking at the screen.
No,
You got to look
because
at
I'm
the camera.
talking to them now. I'm not
So you got to
talking
look at the camera,
I know.
not at the...
about a lot of different stuff, a lot of different things about child abuse, marriage.
That's like, we're starting off hard. We're
Yeah.
starting off real hard.
No, it's good. We're going to start talking about a lot of very interesting things, and we're also going to do a lot of funny things. Of course.
We're going to talk about relationships, we're going to talk about family, we're going to talk about people being different.
How your husband cheats on you, how you could find out your husband is cheating on
They
you.
probably are.
Thing. That would probably be our number one.
So we are going to address that. We're going to talk about it, and we also want our viewers to always chime in, right? Send their questions,
Send questions,
send
anything
their
you-
comments.
Yes, anything you want, any questions you want to ask about the topic we're talking about, we will appreciate your comments.
There are going to be a lot of times where I say something and then Titi repeats it. So
Yes,
just get
'cause I
used to
repeat
that.
it over and over.
He loves to
I'm
repeat.
like my mother. My mother used to repeat stuff over and over and over, the same thing, like 1,000 times. All right, Mom, we heard you. And she would still say it all over again. But
Do you know what I want to discuss though? Like
Yes.
first, because I get asked all the time. Hold on, because Chris is walking by and he's being very loud. So, because I call you he,
yes.
right? And then people are like, oh, but is it he or she? And for me, you're he because that's how like I grew up with you.
Right.
So I knew you as a he, and then when on your like days off, you're a he. So
Yeah.
like
I'm he, like when I'm around my family, but when I'm doing like a broadcast, because as everybody, I got introduced on the broadcast. The first time I did a broadcast, I got introduced as Titi Jerry. So that's who everybody's expecting. Titi Jerry, the first time you saw me dressed with my wig and all
Okay.
that. So that's how I be coming out from now on every time I do a broadcast. But once in a blue, I don't come up with my wig or makeup on or nothing. I just come on regular. But most of the time, you're going to see me dressed as Titi Jerry. which I know you love Titi Jerry and see me dress as Titi Jerry, so I'm doing it for you guys.
Yeah, but you see, the thing is, we love you because of you, not because of what you wear,
no,
not because
just because no matter if I dress like Titi Jerry, I'm still the same person. I'm no different from being Titi Jerry or being Jerry looking regular. I'm still the same person inside and outside.
And I think that's why people love you so much, because you're genuine. You're always just who you are. It doesn't matter like what you have out here.
I just don't understand why people want to be different when you could be yourself, and by being yourself, you show more of your feelings, you show your attitude more, the way you are. Because if you try to be different, people are never going to know who you really are. If you show your own self, your real self, people are going to know who that person really is. But if you sit here and trying to pretend somebody else, they're never going to know who you are.
So I think people pretend though because they're scared to be like
themselves.
They're scared to be different. Exactly. They're scared to be like vulnerable. They need to.
I'm not ashamed. I'm being myself. I'm me, and I feel good when I be myself. I feel happy. I feel relaxed. I feel calm than trying to be somebody else that I'm not. You know, just because I'm dressed as Titi Jerry, that doesn't mean that I'm somebody else. I'm pretending I'm somebody else. No, just because I'm dressed like this, I still have the same heart. I still have the same brain. I still talk as I always talk when I'm still dressed as a man. Yeah. I'm still the same person.
Exactly, and that's why everybody loves you, because it doesn't matter what you're dressed like.
But a lot of people try to change their ways when, like transgenders, put it this way, like transgenders.
Let's count how many words I get in here.
Like, the only thing different that changes is your little makeup, your hair, and everything. But nothing else changes. You're still that same person.
Yeah.
And that's what I want people to understand. Just because you see me like this and everything, it makes no difference. I'm still the same person.
Right.
The same human being that shows so much love to the world, that wants people to love me, and I wanted to give so much love back.
I know. And I'm learning so much from you too. Like, exactly. Like, it doesn't matter what people have or what they do or whatever. Like, love is love. Like, you're not losing anything by giving more love.
No.
Like, giving love is never going to be a negative thing.
No, of course not. How giving love is going to be a negative thing?
No, so you should never be scared to like show love to people, because that's never a negative thing.
But you know what? There's a lot of people out there that are afraid to show love. Maybe because they feel like if they show love, they're not going to get that same love back, and they're going to get rejected. So some people are hiding so much in them. They wish they could sit with somebody and let all their feelings out into drugs. I was doing a lot of bad things and everything. I was afraid to tell what I was doing to my own family.
Because you were ashamed.
I was afraid to tell them about all this and that, because I didn't know how they were going to react. I don't know if I was going to get rejected.
Right.
I felt like they weren't going to love me or show me love or anything. And I was wrong, because they always used to tell me, you should have told me this from the beginning. I would support you. I would get you some help and all that.
Right.
You know?
You know what I just realized, though? We're getting, like, super deep into our stories already, and this is episode 1. But we didn't even really... No, I know, but we didn't even really, like, introduce ourselves or tell, like, where, like, we came from. We're just, like, popping up into the world, like, hey!
We are introducing ourselves. We talking about... Anyway... Jazz, introduce yourself.
All right, I'm Jazzy, and I am one of the ladies of Chaos, and this came about from actually Chris's podcast, Chrissy Chaos, and he calls me Vinny on the podcast, and you know what? I just feel like there are a lot of things that I might have to set straight. A lot of things that he says, that this is now my platform to set it straight.
Hello, this is your time to shine and let your feelings out.
Oh man, there's a lot of feelings in there. But yeah, I am a fitness professional. We'll be talking a lot about fitness too. I want to share some advice. I have 3 kids, and this is my Titi Jerry, my Titi Theo Jerry. He was in prison for a very long time. She was in prison for a very long time. He, she.
It.
All of it. All of it. all of it. You're out in another world for a really long time, and now you're in our world, and you're here to stay.
Yes.
Are blowing it up, on fire.
Yes.
Is there anything you want to say about yourself?
Yes. So as you guys know, I'm Titi Jerry. Nice to be here. Nice to be around so many people. And that's what's keeping me going. Oh, I never knew there was so much love out there I met Chris and just accepted me into her world, into her life, the life around her kids and everything. And that made me grow up and wake up that there's life out there, there's love out there. Reach out for it. I love to travel with my family. I love to be here to support them and do everything that I haven't done in the past that I've been missing so much. And there's a lot of people out there that are going through the same thing that I'm going through. And that's one topic we're going to talk about, And I'm one of the ladies.
Ladies of Chaos.
Chaos. And reach out to you guys out there that need help. Thank you so much.
Up there.
Oh.
You have to look up. Get out. This is not your
check out my podcast.
There, you always
Thank
look
you
there
for
when you're talking.
listening.
That's like their eyeballs.
And thanking you for following us. And I hope that you stay tuned for our next broadcast where we're going to be talking about something deep.
¿Cuántas veces van a decir eso?
And thank you. As many times I want. Shut up. Let me say what I want to say.
Guys, we love you.
Look, that was great.
Ow. Oh, I almost dropped